Hello, in this video, we are going to get introduced to Python programming language. Let us now walk through its features which makes it the most popular language. Python is fastest growing language in terms of developers, libraries, and applications that it can be used for. It could be machine learning, artificial intelligence, web development, anything you can think of, Python has got you covered. Let's move ahead by answering the question, what is Python? Well, Python is a general purpose programming language which is high level, easy to learn, and dynamically initialized. The development of Python started out as a hobby for its creator, Godot von Rossum, because he wanted to make a language that was beautiful to look at and easy for everybody to read. To do this, he used indentations instead of curly brackets to describe blocks of code that came inside the language. The language went on but did not receive love as it was slow as compared to other languages. Now, with the rise of machine learning and artificial intelligence, Python has come into the spotlight. Having understood what is Python, now let us move ahead and find out why is Python so popular. Python is best language to get started off with. Its easy syntax and high-level features makes it one of the best language to start programming journey with. May it be kids or the veterans, it's a language for everybody. The next reason is Python is open source, which means it is free for anybody to use. Every day there are thousands of programmers who come together online in making Python better and efficient. Python can be used to make anything like GUI applications, web applications, mobile applications, server-side coding, artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithms, anything that you want to make, Python will always have the way to do it. Lastly, there is a huge community of people who come together to make the libraries or the modules that can be used to obtain your solution. Just for an example, machine learning algorithms are already available and you can use them to obtain your solutions better. You can see why people around the world prefer Python so much. That's because of its attractive features. Features that anybody want to start coding with. Let us now look at the different features Python has for us. The most well-known feature of Python is its simplicity. Python has made programming fun because of its simple and easy to learn syntax. It makes you think more for your solution rather than the syntax. Python allows sharing of your code with anybody that you want to. This makes movements of the projects and systems much more easier. The next important feature that Python is that it's open source language, which means that it is free for anybody to use. Modifications to Python are also allowed without any problems. Our next feature is the embedding properties. The chances are that certain languages can perform certain functions better than Python. Python supports adding codes written in other languages into itself, making it more powerful. The next feature is interpretation. Python is interpreted language and it reads the line or interprets the code line by line, which makes the management of memory and CPU and debugging of the code much more simple. Python has used library support, which would help you to obtain solution to your problems easily. You may have had questions, how do developers make applications that are so well related to a domain? That is because of its object-oriented concepts. Python supports object-oriented features, which means you can model a real-world problem in your code and secure it such that access to it is restricted, which helps you replicate real-world scenarios. Now that we have seen all the amazing features that Python has to offer, why don't we take a look at the well-known companies that use Python? Google, the most popular search engine, uses Python for obtaining better search results, which is provided based on ranking of website. Dropbox, the cloud platform to store your files, its client and server applications are coded in Python. Netflix uses machine learning with Python to learn the taste of its users, cluster them into groups, and recommend shows. Instagram, the web application, is built using Python's Django framework. So we have seen that Python is easy, open source, interpreted, and one of the most popular languages. Let us install Python and start coding.